Gaikwad sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. Very good afternoon.
Okay, so very good afternoon to all. I am Dr. Sandeep Wangikar, Head of the Department Mechanical Engineering, Swiridge College of Engineering, Pandharpur. So on this occasion, I heartily welcome Mr. Ajinkya Gaikwad Sahib, Director Kaizen CAD Training and Consultancy, Pune. Warm welcome to you, sir, from Department of Mechanical Engineering, Swiridge College of Engineering, Pandharpur. I am also thankful to you for accepting our invitation, and we have ready shown accepting our invitation quickly and shown interest to guide our students on very important topics, skill sets for engineers. So we are means our BE students, they have learned approximately 38 to 40 subjects from first year. But apart from technical, as far as the application of this technical knowledge and general behavior in industry is concerned, so very important topic comes to this management aspect, and how to deal with the people, how to tackle with the people, and what are the challenges and how to tackle it so that they will be successful. So this aspect is also very important, and we are all are keen to hear from you, sir, about the this topic, skill set for corporates. So once again, I welcome sir, and without taking much more time, I am handing over charge to Gaikwad Sahib. Sir, take the charge and enlighten our students through your experience on skill set for corporates. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. All this about me. Okay. So I would like to express my sincere thanks. Sir. This so Gurra who has given me this
Sir, you
myself
are not
and this
audible.
opportunity.
Gaikwad sir.
Yes.
Somewhat, sir, range problem may be there.
Is it okay?
Ah.
One second. Okay, now
Some network issues there, sir.
Huh.
is it okay now? My
No, sir. Sir, we can try one more method. So, if possible, if you means make off your camera and we will check once again because it requires more that bandwidth.
Bandwidth. Okay,
So,
okay.
so we can go for this switching off the camera and checking once again so that uh, more clear voice will be there.
okay, sir. So is I think is it now? Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. We are audible, but some disturbance is there. So you are not audible very well. Some network issue there, I think.
Okay, second, sir.
Sir. Sir. After camera off, I think.
Okay. Okay. So one, I would like to say thanks to Angika sir and Mr. Gupta for this to express my view on what uh, time I will hello.
Gaikwad, sir. You are not audible here.
Okay.
My voice is okay.
Hello. रिजॉइन करा सर, रिजॉइन. हाँ.
Hello, sir.
हाँ सर.
Is it clear now?
हाँ, यस सर, यस सर, यस सर.
Okay, I will proceed. Okay, yes. So welcome you all to a webinar on skill set for corporates. And under this heading, today we are going to discuss about dealing with difficult peoples at workplace. So the webinar is organized by Swerit Kauri from the Department of Engineering. So this is all about me. So currently I am working as a director at Kaizen Cat Training and Consultancy Pune. And here is my total experience till today. And based on this experience, I'm with you my experience on these skill sets. Guys, before moving ahead, we should know why we are going to discussing it. Okay, the very important topic. So to give this to deal with them. Okay, so I think now you are in a final year, yes, and there is a one subject that is industrial quality management. Okay, so in this particular subject, one section is based on managerial skills. Okay, and in that you have learned the different managerial strategies. Okay, different point of views of managers. So while studying that, might be you have gone through some of these points, might be you have not gone through this some of points. Okay, so I have chosen this particular topic because I have invested my more time to learn these skills. Okay, so when I was in a Bachelor of Engineering, so I didn't get any idea regarding this particular phenomena or this particular scenario will be there in an organization because I said here the difficult peoples, right? So what means to me or what means to you difficult people is what if the person's communication with you is not good, if the person is not talking with a proper way to you, or if he or she is not cooperate cooperating you while doing your teamwork. Okay, so to discuss what will be the scenario if such a person comes into your contact when you are working in organization. Okay, so that is the important thing we should discuss here. Why? Because up till now, I think you have gone through different activities, right? Like project building or project making, final project making. So while doing all the things, you have chosen your partners, you have chosen convenience. Okay, but once you started your corporate life, so what is going to happen? So there is a no opportunity to choose who is going to work. Okay, I different person to come in contact with you. Possibility that there will be difficult number of difficulties will occur, a number of difficulties will arise while completing your project. Okay, so I'm going to discuss with you this particular scenarios that you come across this scenario, and you will you have to be such situations. Okay, so that you can your career fight.
Gaikwad sir, again disturbance is
Is
there.
my yes.
Hi, you are not clearly audible here.
Okay,
Huh. All the
okay,
things,
we'll try.
whatever the screen is there, this is very well, but only audio problem is there, sir.
Okay, okay. So now is it okay? Now clear, or should I
Ah,
go for?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, so let's see what are the skills which we should acquire before what we can say uh, the person who is cooperating with you, who is not dealing properly with you. Let's see what are these skills. Okay, so here I have written some tips, or we can say the skill set for dealing with such a people. So very first is be calm. Okay, second one is understand the person's intention. Then effective will tap out, treat with respect, and ignore. Okay, sometimes that also escalate to a higher authority for resolution. Okay, so these are the some skill set which we are going to in the for next. So so first, that is be calm, communicate with calm. Okay, so actually we all are so be that will be in our corporate. So number of we have that we have, and that was concept of natural frequency and forced frequency. We know that if natural frequency meet this frequency, what happens? So there will be a resonance. Because of a resonance, so there is a possibility of the system failure. Okay, have or like tips and that you should talk in his language, talk with the same language front or the person talking with you. Okay, so might be generally when we work in a corporate, so there is a huge pressure of higher authorities. Okay, huge pressure or huge stress of completing the task, completing the project within. So might be a possibility with my that's so for avoiding next condition coming, that is a resonance or the threshold condition, before coming that condition, we should be able to maintain or we should be able what we can balance the relation which we are going to work. So for that purpose, we should be calm always when communicate with others. For this particular point, your calm mind is the ultimate weapon against your challenge. Okay, and the thought is by Bryant MC Gill. So I would like to give my personal example, that is. So actually, I'm working from last few months in a CAD center, also work CAD center, and there what situation comes always when I'm teaching to someone, when I delivering some lectures to the students. So my senior or we can say team lead comes to me in between this lecture and says, yes sir, this is new admission, and he took me to introduce myself with that particular students. So at that moment, what happens? I have to leave whatever my work is there at that particular point, and then again I have to come and I have to join with regular work. So because of that, what happens? Disturbance is coming in me and student, then I switch my mind to talk with student. So at that moment, what we can say, I was I'm suffering from anger. Okay, but I'm suffering, so it is not that I should talk rudely with my team lead. I should say, sir, I can't do that, so I'm not able to do that. So I always try to manage that particular situation. Okay, so there are fights and I would I balance my to I talk with a very soft language, okay, with calm. So that is the scenario might becomes might happen with you when you started your corporate life. So be calm at every moment. Okay, so try to be a calm. For that purpose, if you want to be a calm, so you should go through different processes, like you should do exercise. Okay, you should if possible go for meditation. Okay, if possible you should what we can say, you should talk with other peoples and tackle this problem person. So this is all about the very first net which you have to acquire at any cost. Okay, so there is a no excuse for this particular skill set. If you want to perform well at your location, in your team, if you want to grow in a nice manner, once you are able to be calm, then we should move ahead. That is, understand the person's intention. Okay, so what is making him or her act in this manner? We should try to find out the solution, or we can say answer, for this particular question. So why he's talking like with me in this particular manner? Okay, so generally what happens, some person's attitude is that he or she would like to talk in the louder way, or we can say purposefully might be he's doing some wrong things with you, trying to get highlighted in front of authorities. So might be politics issues also will be there. So we should find out what actually reason is there. So he's acting like with this particular attitude with me or with other team members. Okay, then what is stopping him or her from cooperating with you? Okay, so what is the barrier? So he's not cooperating with you. Okay, so that thing you have to find out. Then how you can help to meet his or her needs and resolve the situation. Okay, so after finding the particular reason, you should work on it. You should be able to resolve that situation. You should think about it. How can I resolve? How can I minimize the distance between my team member who is not talking with you, who is not cooperating with you properly? Okay, so we should find this particular thing. So why? So last thing is what? Why we should go for understanding the person's intention. Okay, so it is not that always you will be working in a team, or might be you have to work individual also. But while working individually, you have to report to the higher authorities. Okay, and higher authority may not be talking or may not be cooperating with you. Okay, so in such a cases also you have to go for understanding what intention of that particular higher authority is doing this. Okay, so one of the case I heard from my colleague, that is he is telling me that there are three persons. Okay, three teammates were there, and three of them are having a same post. Okay, but whatever work is done by three peoples in front of higher authority, one person is taking all the credits, or we can say the credit of other two persons also he is going to acquire, he is going to capture. Okay, so such a phenomenon also phenomena also will happen at a workplace. So you should be ready for that also. You should understand why he is doing this particular thing, and if he's doing purposefully, if he's doing because of the stress coming on his mind, might be there will be family stress on him, so because of that also he is not talking well. So you should find out the root cause of why this person is talking like this, why this person is behaving like this, and based on that you should find out a solution, so that you will get your desired credit, you will get your desired respect from that particular person, or you should treat him like he is treating us. Okay, so that also we have to do at the end if you are not getting proper results. Okay, the next thing is what, get some perspective from others. Okay, so we are new in any organization, so might be there are some managers, okay, might be your friends, so are working in other organization, other corporate world, or in other company. So you should get some perspective from others if you are facing such a situation, if you are dealing with such a person, if the what we can say, a particular attitude person is working in your team, in your organization. So you should seek for experienced or colleague managers and friends out, share your story and listen to what they have to say. So try to understand their opinions, what they will say to us, how they are going to guide us to deal or to tackle this particular situation, this particular phenomenon. Why? Because if you see the image, so there is a digit 9 or 6. I also can't say that this is a 9 or this is a 6. Okay. Why? Because the perspective depends on at which location we are, or what we can say, in which condition we are. So depends the how the scenario is. If we are looking from left side, it will be looking a 6. If you are looking from a right side, it is looking to us as a 9. So for that purpose, we should seek the help from our colleagues, from managers, as well as from friends. Okay, as well as you can take help from your professors also, where you have already taken your education. Might be you can take help from your parents also, so because they also have good experience of corporate. Okay, so that is thing you have to do. Okay, then we should work on build a rapport. Okay, so reinstall the human touch by connecting with your colleagues on a personal level. Go out with them for lunches or dinners. Yes, right. So after doing these things, okay, understanding the person's intention, we should go for this particular skill. We should try to acquire this skill. Reinstall the human touch by connecting with your colleagues on a personal level. So if if some of the persons in a team who don't cooperate with you, or there might be a problem from your side, there might be your perspective might be wrong, or their perspective might be wrong. So try to build a strong relation between the team. Okay, so that will togetherly cooperate and will get a good results at the end. So for that purpose, we should have to go for lunch or dinner with those persons. And for doing this particular activity, building a rapport, organization as also works for you. Okay, so might be you have heard that uh, a number of parties will occur from the company side. Okay, might be you have heard that, might be from your seniors or from other members, or might be from your parents. You heard that they had a trip of trekking to a fort, any of the fort, or might be they go on a trip for 2 to 3 days. So the basic thing or the basic motive behind this is what? To make unite the team. Okay, the company's motto is what? To unite the team, so that actually at the end, who is getting benefited if the team will work perfectly, team will cooperate with each other perfectly. So the organization is getting more benefits from that. So for that purpose, organization also works, and we also on our personal level also have to work for building our good relationship with our team, so that our growth will be get increased. If definitely it has to be increased. Okay, and here the tip is what? Learn more about their habits, their family, their lives, then foster strong connections. Okay, so to build a rapport, we should learn what the different hobbies of the individual having. Okay, we should know very few information about their family, their lives, what they likes, don't likes. Okay, and based on that we can treat them. Okay, if someone is likes that particular thing, so we can talk about that, and because of that, uh, I think very best thing is what? Nowadays the IPL is going on. Okay, and if we are sitting in a bus, okay, or we are traveling somewhere else, and we don't know each other, but if we see someone is watching match in his mobile, and we have seated aside, so without any hesitation, directly we'll talk to him, right? Directly we'll say what is the score, who is playing well, who will be win, who will be who is not going to win. So without any information, without any relation between your neighbor sitting person, we directly started talking. Why? Because the hobby matches that person with your hobby. Okay, so that's why try to identify, try to get more information about that person, so that you will be able to build a good rapport with your team members, or with your higher authorities, or with your colleagues. Okay, so that is the skill you have to acquire. Once you done this, next we should focus on this particular point or a skill, that is treat the person with respect. Yes, if you are going to treat the person with disrespect, it's not going to be surprise if he or she treats you the same way as we will. Okay, so this thing is known to everyone. Okay, but some of us may follow, some of us may not follow, because might be there is a, what we can say, attitude matters. Okay, so because if we know some problems or some things, we try to get the command, right? So that should not happen. Okay, because every person having the same level of knowledge, but the thing is that the person, or we can say, if we are having a team of 10 members, so 10 members having knowledge on different things, or different subjects. Okay, so we are mastering one subject, the second one is mastering another subject, third one is mastering another subject. So knowledge of x person's subject zero to me, knowledge of y person's zero to me, and knowledge of x person's to y person is zero, and knowledge of y person to x person is zero. So we should respect each other. Okay, we should not say I am the great, or the specific person is a great. So treat the person with respect. Doesn't matter at which location he is going to work, at which position he is. So just follow simple thing, it is very simple skill it is. Okay, and the tip is what? Yes, as the golden rule says, give respect, take respect. Yes, so it always works. I have tried it many times, and that's why I'm here. So because a number of times what happens, we miss our good opportunities because of this behavior also. So if we are talking, if you are dealing each and every individual with respect, might be one or two will not respect you. Okay, but uh, more than that number of persons will respect you, and you will get good opportunities, you will build your network. And I think nowadays you can see the network plays a very important role. Okay, if you are having a strong network, your growth rate will be get increased. Okay, and to build a good network, might be in organization, might be in a corporate. Okay, so you have to master this skill, that is treating each person with respect. Okay, and the second last thing, if you have already tried everything above and the person is still not being receptive, the best way you might be to just ignore. Okay, so if you have tried all this skill on a specific person, so let's say from being calm, understanding the person's intention, getting perspective from others, you tried to build a good rapport with that particular person, or you can say the team, and you treated the person or the team with respect, still you are not getting results, so you should ignore it. Why? Because it might affect on your personal life, it might affect on your organizational growth. Okay, so for that purpose, you have to ignore that person or that team, and you have to focus on your work. Okay, and here the tip is what? Get on your daily task and interface with the person only where needed. So ignore that particular person totally. If there is a work with that particular person, at that time only you have to talk to him. At that time only you have to force to him, that is you have to do this task, because the person is assigned for doing this particular task. Yes, so that's why you should ignore, and then you have to focus on your work. Otherwise you will be lagging. Might be your relation will be become spoiled with other members, because of you are focusing on that individual. So that might be your relations will, or your image will be spoiled with other, in front of other persons. Okay, so just ignore it and then proceed ahead. Okay, and at the end we will come to this particular option, or this last skill is, okay, to escalate to a higher authority for resolution. Yes, when all else fails, okay, unless you have completely exhausted your means, be careful not to exercise this opportunity all the time. Okay, so when all else fails means whatever these things, these skills we tried on the group of members or on a single member, if all this fails after ignoring, okay, okay, yes, you have ignored, but you have to deal with on a specific topic, or we can say for a specific work with that group or with that person, and what to do, because as your relation is not good with that person, so he will not cooperate you. Okay, so in such situations we have to go for escalate to a higher authorities, means that you should talk to a higher authority. Yes, this person is not cooperating with me, so you have to take care of this particular task which is he is not doing, or he will not complete on a time. Then unless, and don't try this unless and until you have exhausted your all means. Okay, and last, be careful not to exercise this option all the time. Yes, you have tried this option once, twice, okay, but don't go for always seeking the help from higher authorities. Why? Because might be your impression will be down in front of the team, or in front of the managers who are looking before you. Okay, and here the tip is what? Most effective in moving people who just refuse to cooperate otherwise. Okay, when we have to go for this, if we are dealing with a person who refuse to cooperate, otherwise you will escalate to a higher authorities, only that moment you have to go for using this particular skill. Okay, and to use this particular skill also is a, what we can say, it requires a skill. Okay, so if directly will go and you will say this person is not doing work properly, so that is also not a good means. So you should tackle, or you should what we can say, take help of higher authority in a proper way, in a proper manner. Okay, you should deal this particular phenomena in a proper way. Okay, so this is all about the skills which we have to acquire. Okay, so I would like to say thank you for everyone for listening to me. Okay, and try to apply all these skills once you join any corporation uh, or any organization. Okay, so definitely 101% these skills will help you to achieve or to grow you very fastly as compared to without knowing these skills. Okay, thank you. So if you would like to have more what we can say clarification on these points, okay, so you can contact me on these numbers, or you can directly mail me uh, on this particular mail ID. Okay, so for this purpose, okay, so I comes under this category where it is, yes, here get some perspective from others. Once you started your career, okay, and if you are facing such a situations, if you are facing such a peoples at your location, okay, so then you can seek help from me also. I'll try to share my perspective. I will try to guide you, okay, for that particular situation, how to deal with that. Okay, and generally my friends also do that. So when they will face any problem with higher authority or with team member, so they call me and they will ask from help me, or we can say what they will ask me what to do in this particular situation, and I have guided them a number of times. Okay, because I do have experience, so that's why I'm able to guide them. I took a very long journey to acquire these skills. Okay, yes, thank you, Gururaj sir.
Sir, thank you very much. Very well session was there, sir. Because our
Okay,
students are directly facing to the any organization within after completion of his BE, his
yes,
or her BEs. So this will
yes,
be very useful for student future. So thank you very much for giving an opportunity to listen you. So in
thank you,
future
sir.
also
Thank you so much.
we are expecting same.
Yes,
So
I
thank you
would like
very
to
much.
give more than today. Yes, yes, sir. Yes,
Definitely, sir.
yes. Okay. Thank you.
Sir. Okay, okay, sir. So at the end, I would
Okay.
like to.
If students have any doubts, yes, yes. 1 minute, sir. If students have any doubt, if they want any clarification, so that I will be there for 1 to 2 minutes. They can ask any question if they do have.
If anyone is having any suggestion
Or
or doubt, the forum is open for you, all of you.
or so if you query in you can ask me directly. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I would like to thanks Department of Mechanical Engineering, all the faculty, all the students, and our today's guest. We can say that Mr. Ajinkya Gaikwad, sir. So thank you very much, sir, for giving us opportunity to listen you. So that energy we will give very useful in your future, all the student future. So thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Welcome, sir.
Okay, so as per the departmental suggestion or with the help of department, so I would like to thanks again, and we will stop session here. So thank you very much for attending this session. Thank you very much.